It was a fortnight of sport and celebration, but now that the party's over, the hangover inevitably kicks in. It's come in the form of a big economic headache. And the governor of the Bank of England hasn't provided any relief, as he says the Olympics won't lead to any kind of lasting boost to the British economy. Mervyn King said ultimately the Games can't alter the underlying economic situation the country faces. And the reality of that situation is becoming increasingly clear. The UK's officially in a double-dip recession. The UK economy's been shrinking for the last 3 quarters. And the latest report from the Bank of England basically puts the growth forecast for this year at 0, revised down from an estimate of 0.8% in May. One of the things contributing to a lack of growth is recession in the Eurozone, damaging exports. But something else the UK Central Bank cites as holding back growth is the government's fiscal consolidation programme. In a serious crisis of public confidence, 5 out of 6 voters now believe the coalition won't survive until the next general election in 2015. The Liberal Democrats and Conservatives have vowed to stick together to solve the economic woes. But if they fail to do that, it could easily be a very long and painful hangover.
Start our award ceremony with a few honorable mentions. These are teams we think at least deserve a shout out. The most prominent, the East German Olympic team. Who could forget those athletes' pumped up bodies in the country's huge Olympic medals haul? Despite having less than 20 million citizens, thousands of East German athletes were given steroids in what a German court later called a systematic and overall doping in East German competitive sports. These German sports doctors gave athletes anabolic steroids and testosterone when they were as young as 13 years old. The drugs caused side effects like cancer, organ damage, infertility, and more. And we want to give an honorable mention to the United States track and field team. More than 100 athletes, including 19 medalists from different sports, tested positive for banned substances from 1988 to 2000. But somehow they were cleared by internal appeals processes and allowed to compete. According to a 30,000-page report from Dr. Wade Exum, a former U.S. Olympic Committee doping chief, the scandal brought about the U.S. doping agency, anti-doping agency that is, and now to the individual medal.